So what I want to do today is I want to create a light that will brighten my work area so you get better videos. But I want to build it myself, and I have I believe all the components to do it. So I've got a whole bunch of LEDs. I think I'm only going to use 9 because I'm using this amount of space right now. If I want to do a bigger project later down the road, I may have to build a bigger one. But right now I've got all these LEDs, so I'm going to play with these real quick. So this is what I'm hoping to do. I got 9 LEDs in here, just going from 5 volts in from the positive into the negative rail. We should be able to handle it. But so I've got, so if I can put it right here, I've got a place to work. I might have to get some kind of sheet to put over it to diffuse the light a little bit, or maybe I can shine it like this a little further away. That way there's more light. So if I turn it off, this is what you've got. So we've got the LED light and then the regular incandescent light bulbs above me. That's the brighter light. So I want to create this on a board that I can splice the USB cable into, and then I should be able to plug them directly into a USB port, turning these on. Alright, I've got all 9 LEDs in the board. I'm trying to make sure they're all flat on the surface, and I'm going to go ahead and solder them into place so they're easier to manipulate. Now that I've got them all soldered into place, I'm going to solder all the positive leads together and all the negative leads together. Bend these over like that, bend that over like that, bend that over like that. And then we can bend this over like that, bend that over there, and bend that over there. So the idea is to solder them all together, all the positives to the positives, all the negatives to the negatives. Okay, I pulled the plastic off of 2 small pieces of copper wire. So I've got one for here and one for here. That'll connect these. And then we got a positive and a negative. My positives on this side I checked before I soldered. My negatives on that side. I went ahead and bent the wires on the edges, and then I'm going to put them in the holes, and that'll help hold them down while I solder them. Not only that, it'll affix it to the board so they don't move from the board. They're not free flowing, be less likely to break. So now I can solder all 3 of those, and I went ahead and soldered it to the board as well. So now I just want to test this, make sure I did it correctly. So I said the positives were on the side with numbers, the negative was on the side with no numbers. So I'm going to put my long lead in on the positive side so it'll reach that side, and negative here. My power's on, and I'm going to touch the leads and see if it works. There you go. Oh, my middle ones are not working. So I've probably got a crossover somewhere in there. So let's look at the back and see what I did wrong. Okay, the problem was this connection was not connected all the way. So I put more solder on there, and now it works great. All 9 light up. Very awesome. Now what I want to do is figure out the positive and negative on the USB cable, and then solder those to the positive and negative on here, and then it should work when I plug it into the outlet. So never doing this before, I'm assuming there's four wires, a black, a red, a green, and a white. My assumption is the green and the white are for data. The black and the red, I think, are your power, is your positive and negative. So it works. I hooked the positive to the positive side, negative to the negative side, 9 LEDs. USB goes into the 5-volt port, and all the lights work. And so now I can have extra light here so you can see better what I am doing. That's all I'm going to do on this video, but the next video I want to create some kind of box or something for it to be in that has a clip, so I can clip it to my camera or the arm that's holding my camera. We will see you next time. Have a great day.